Alrighty, you guys. So we're back on some rich content today. So I wanted to post this because this is suspect as hell. And Rich gonna say some shit. And then Rich says that he wasn't talking about suing us, but yeah, he was threatening, saying you need to delete your stuff or I'm gonna sue. But everybody sees that shit. Everybody sees Lil Weasel is. He's like Barry. He's a fucking weasel. So let's get into this.
Oh man, oh shit! Now I gotta go and. I can't believe that guy came in here and did that. I'm surprised.
That was the original the race
Like
track.
that. It's just meant to say, hey, you know what? I can act like an ass too. You know, don't mock me. Don't. Yeah, just be cool with me, man, and I'll be cool with you. You know, if you follow these other people, you know, don't mock me. Don't deface me. Different than they are now. Like nowadays, you got, all right, for example, you got your, I'm going to share this with you. Okay. You know those people that catch those predators, the ones that mess with, you know, underage children? Do you know that there's another group out there now that's actually just beating the crap out of these predators? They don't care. They would actually just take the, you know, the assault and battery charge and, you know, deal with that. Because they, you know, the person that's actually getting their ass beat has got a worse charge. They're going to be locked up for years, man. You
Rich, why do you keep...
That's not the same as assault
Rich,
and battery.
you do understand, the more you talk about this, the more you're suspicious to people. Because all you talk about is, if it wasn't illegal, I would do it. That's what you're saying.
I want to try and understand this. How in the hell does somebody that's 70 years old, 70 years old, I mean, you know, granted, they may have dementia, they may have Alzheimer's, something like that. Okay?
They can have excuses for
How
pedophiles.
in the hell would you ever think you have anything in common with somebody that young? Really?
Not having common.
And why would you not think it's wrong?
That's the first thing.
I can't comprehend that shit. I really can't. It doesn't make any sense. You know, and then there's a lot of these people out there that are actually plucking these people out of society.
As they should.
As they should.
Oh, they actually have it. I have to actually post it. I'll actually post a link. There's one guy that actually has like multiple people that are being beaten up for, you know, trying to solicit somebody who's underage.
They should be killed.
You know, for adult, what they call adult meaning or adult fun or something. Like, really? What the hell's the matter with you? There's something seriously wrong with you. First of all, if you don't think that's a felony, it is.
There we go. Talking about it a felony. Talking about it being legal, guys. I mean, come on, Rich.
All right, here's one of the names.
Listen, I've never heard JD one time talk about it's a felony.
It's called Cooler Guy. He's got a beard and, you know, on the side. It's time until
it's
the
illegal.
cops show up. So they.
Most people don't talk about it in that sense. Most people just say it's nasty.
Yes, I
it's
think I
disgusting.
have.
There should be shot. Not talk about.
They are.
You're going
That's
to prison
exactly
if you do
my
it.
point. You know, like I don't show a lot of emotion towards it the last time that this was brought up because, like, I didn't understand it. I couldn't understand how somebody that could be somebody's grandfather, you know, I mean, if they seem like they're talking straight and they have some damn sense of direction, then why would they think that that's not illegal? And why would you think you ever had anything in common with somebody like that? First of all, a person's mind doesn't.
How do you feel about a 62-year-old man wanting to fuck an 18-year-old? Because you just said somebody's grandfather. That man could be their grandfather. How do you feel about that, Rich?
To any of that kind of shit because they're not developed enough, and that's why they're called a minor. You know what I'm saying? Or a juvenile. So if you were to sit there and mess around with something like that, yeah, you deserve to be arrested. And if somebody's watching you texting somebody like that online,
stuck.
and they catch you and they play along with you for a little while, you better believe that somebody is going to come out from behind that shit. They're going to have you locked up.
See what I mean? He's put a lot of thought into the whole.
It's not worth it. I mean,
the whole legality of it, the whole
like, I would never bother doing that because I am not interested in throwing my life away.
See what I mean? He didn't say I would never do it because it's wrong, disgusting. No,
think it's entrapment. Yeah, that's in a point.
Entrapment.
That's what the decoy part is all about.
What
it's
the
a stage
fuck is wrong
setup
with you?
to a point. But as long as the thing is
listen,
go by
think about it. If it was actually a kid, they would have fucked them.
Boys that are actually supposed to be somebody that's underage, if they believe that that person's underage and they're soliciting them, then that's the reason why they get arrested. That's why the cops have hauled all these people into jail.
Man, to insinuate entrapment would be like, actually, it's bullshit.
Messing with somebody that's underage.
That's the first thing I agree with him on.
You shouldn't do it because it's morally wrong.
There we go, Rich. That's what we've been looking for. It took somebody else to say it before you said it.
It's disgusting. You know, but second
of all, like a lot
of people actually portray themselves as being stupid as far as the law is concerned.
The law
where this whole situation.
Listen, Rich, everybody in America knows that it's wrong to fuck a kid.
The more that you do
everybody does
with that person.
Everybody.
If you say
disgusting.
Nasty things to a juvenile, okay?
I wish somebody would catfish this fucker. I'll bet you could catch him up with some
activities, to say the least, okay? If you actually say those things, that's a felony, okay? If you send a personal picture, you know, of something to somebody that's a minor, that's a felony. So right now, you're already looking about 40 years.
Guaranteed, dude.
And then what the other one is called grooming somebody. You know, sitting there saying, well, I'll be around until you turn 18 or whatever. Dude, the first thing you do is if anybody contacts you and you're an adult and they're a juvenile or what you think is a juvenile, you block that person. You report that person and that's the end of it.
You been down this road?
Exactly. They have kids. They have a wife. And that's what's really surprising to me. Like, why in the hell would you do that? Have you got no personal respect for yourself?
Straight up question, Rich. At your age, Rich, would you fuck an 18-year-old girl?
Your wife looking at you like you're a piece of shit. Okay, your kid's not wanting to have anything to do with you.
That's a valid question. Somebody asked this cocksucker that
having somebody else know about this shit, catching your ass, okay? And then third of all, being put on social media where everybody can see it.
Again,
why would you do that?
Again.
Exactly.
Why are you discussing this like that? I mean, why isn't it just it's wrong, fuck who? No.
What's his name?
They should be dead.
One guy, he's got a really funky beard, man. He always says, you've been skeeted in 4K. He always makes sure he has to say that. Even went as far as playing miniature golf with a friend. And then the guy lost. They wound up
doing research in
jail. They were going to go to jail anyway. And all these other people like Tommy Fellows, he sits there and, well, I want to try and figure out where your mental mind state is. So that way, you know, we can get you some therapy. No, he already called the cops on the beginning.
There is no therapy.
You know what I'm saying?
There is
no and then there's this other guy. Oh my God. He calls himself the Big Bad Wolf now. Okay? And he's this little skinny guy, but he's got this wig that he puts on his head. It's gray. And it looks like something straight out of, what the hell's his name? Einstein. You know, like his hair. Like all bing, like that, you know? And he actually, what he does is he actually has a mic. There's the decoy is actually a girl. She's short, but she's actually over 18. Okay? And these guys, they catch women, they catch guys. Doesn't matter who it is. They nail them. Right. They don't care because they have no moral compass. They have no sense of self-discipline. They have that's just fucking wrong.
Look at you. And you shouldn't have the urges at all. The thought of that should make you sick to your stomach. Self-discipline.
If you want to go and have a cow and bring it home and have the milk all day long, get yourself a wife. One of legal age.
He said they have no self-discipline.
What?
He said that pedophiles have no self-discipline.
That is nasty as fuck.
They have this one guy, I think it's called...
If you have them urges, swallow a bullet. Self-discipline?
Or find your local tree service and shove yourself through a wood chipper.
I'm pushing 50 years old, dude, and I would never look at somebody under probably under 30 and be like, woohoo! I'd give me some of that. I mean... That could be my child, man. You are fucking sick, dude.
You don't want to hear the sound that a pedophile should hear. Anytime they're found out they're a pedophile.
They shouldn't even hear it.
You want to hear it? That should be the sound they hear.
No, we're not advocating go kill anybody or do anything like that. I mean, it's just... I mean, I have personally seen so many times what happens to children that are molested, dude. I mean...
The legality of it, not that it destroys the child, hurts them. I mean...
It's about... He talks about self-discipline, the felonies, the time. He wouldn't ruin his life over it. Not that I would never do it because fucking no. He basically saying... It sounds like he's saying I have self-discipline. I mean... Unbelievable, dude.
That whole conversation sounded like he was taking it for pedos.
This whole conversation is just off the hook, dude. I mean, what, man? I wouldn't even have this conversation. I'd be like, look, dude, it's disgusting. It's wrong. I don't think they should ever be tried. I think they should be took out the minute it's proven that they get it for a fact. They should be took out. There should never be a trial. There should never be prison time. There should never be parole.
Yep. I've never heard anybody say, I want to understand pedophilia.
I had two of them that lived next to us.
Disgusting.
I had two of them that lived next to us, and the one had custody of his two daughters, which one daughter was nonverbal and couldn't walk.
And guess what? Guess what? He got arrested for touching his own daughter.
His own daughter. He was already convicted. He should never have custody of two girls. But I put signs up facing their yard that said, if you're standing in this yard, you're standing there. If you can read this sign, you are standing in the yard of two registered pedophiles.
Yep.
Then I put signs in the front of the house with their names on them. Then I put signs on my car.
Yep.
Every time they would walk out the door, I'd go after.
Yep. So,
he ended up going to jail.
For trying to fuck his own daughter.
Yep. You're welcome, David.
Google it. David Cooprider. WTHI. It'll pop up.
I mean...
Staunton, Indiana. Google it. See you guys tonight. I'm going to edit these, get these up. Anything you want to add to either one of these two fuckers?
No, I mean...
At least Barry didn't come out talking to... Like, he tried to deny even talking to young girls. Like, saying it was disgusting and it was immoral.
You see my point? That's what I'm getting at this. I'm not really good at getting my point across sometimes. That's my point with this shit. All this motherfucker talks about is it's illegal. Fucking da-da-da-da-da.
But Barry, knowing what Barry is and knowing what Barry done, Barry came out and denied it and said that he would never do that. It's wrong. It's immoral. It's... Even though the proof was there.
He never said, I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
I mean...
You two motherfuckers are the same. I'm starting to think you guys are brothers.
Again, feel free to ask Rich. At your age, Rich, would you fuck an 18, 19-year-old? Would you be with one of them?
But he says yes.
I hope he does. Because that makes him sick. That makes him a minor attractive person. At 18 and 19, you are a minor. You cannot buy cigarettes. You can't buy alcohol. You're a minor.
So, I'll be back later tonight for a review. I'll go pick up firewood. And I'm going to get these up to you guys. See you guys tonight for a review. Fuck you, Barry. Fuck you, Rich. Back to do a couple videos on both of you tonight.